This is Abundance Thursdays with myself, Gualter Amarelo, and the great Vinney Chopra. Vinney, calling from Blackhawk. Good to see you, brother.
Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you so much. I used to climb up here to this Falls Club, which is in Blackhawk, where I live, just 2 minutes away from here. And it's a little bit steep hill, right? But hey, Vinny's young. So I said, today I'm going to be broadcasting from here, and maybe even many, many days we'll come here. I love this place. It's totally a miracle, actually. Miracle morning, miracle exercising, having some fun and everything. I've recorded a lot of lectures here in my academy.
Vinny, I get asked a lot, like, what does your routine look like? People ask me all the time, hey, you're successful. What's your routine look like? I don't know what to tell people because my routine is boring, right? Like, I feel like yours is pretty cool though. Like, so what time do you wake up in the morning and what do you do once you get out of bed?
Well, can I say something about yesterday? I
Yeah.
got up at 4 o'clock, 4 a.m. yesterday morning, and I really had in my mind, I want to finish my book, Senior Living Investing Made Easy, which I've been working for 2 years, right? My publisher, he gave me deadline, everything, and there were 2 chapters to be finished, along with doing a lot of other comments they had put in, right? And I'm so happy to say I spent 4 hours yesterday morning, 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock, working on that book. And then I did several meetings with my attorneys, with brokers. I'm selling some assets. Had 3 investor meetings, Zoom call, videos, and all that. And then what did I do? Oh boy. Okay, I taught. My mentoring session is every Wednesday at 4 o'clock PST. So about 3:30, I got immersed into preparing my notes. We were going to talk about franchising and home health cares and all that stuff in our class. So I prepared half an hour and had a great killer session yesterday on the mentoring and all that at 4 o'clock to 5:30. And then my wife came back after seeing Tina Turner's concert yesterday, and she didn't have time to prepare, and we went to eat sushi. We love sushi. So we went out there, and then, oh my gosh, then we came back, and I think 7 o'clock or so, we went to see a good friend of ours, his wife, actually surviving wife. So, we went and saw and then came back and watched some TV and some other stuff. I know. So this was like, all day yesterday, right? A
Yeah.
lot of things got accomplished. Today, I'm unemployed. I say unemployed because I don't have much meetings today at all. And we
Yep.
are seeing an Indian movie today, 6:30. Kanchan just bought the tickets for those. It's a beautiful movie, blockbuster movie from Bollywood. So we're
Yeah.
going to be seeing that.
What's the name of the movie, Vinny?
Okay, Rocky and oh my gosh, Rocky and Romy or something like that.
Okay, from Bollywood. All right.
Ranveer Singh and Alia Bhatt is the
All right.
name of the characters. Beautiful movie, beautiful, beautiful movie. And we went to see it last Saturday at the theater, half an hour early, all sold out. We could not get a single seat. So it's a great one. Yeah, yeah.
So you're looking forward to it. Very cool. And thanks for jumping into that, Vinny, because it sounds like yesterday was 12 hours of work. And then you did your mentorship. So it was like beyond that. So you did the book writing, you did all these meetings, you worked with investors, and then you jumped into your mentorship, which is giving back. And then, time with your wife, like really just doing that, and then helping out a friend on the way back home, and then
Thank
relaxing
you.
with TV.
Thank
So
you.
your
Thank you.
day sounds like an average person's day. Like you woke up at
It's
4, so most people aren't writing a book from 4 o'clock in the morning till 8. And then most people probably never talk to investors throughout their day, and they probably never call business partners. So maybe that's one of the things that makes you a little bit different from everybody else. You're active during those hours, but
yes,
a lot
yes.
more. It's just leverage, like higher level conversations.
Leverage is number one in my book.
Yeah.
When I'm immersing myself into an activity, I want to get it done. I mean, I want the best of the best in my meetings with all the people I have. And oh, by the way, and my real good hack is not to miss a meeting. I want to be on top of all the meetings and arrive there in the Zooms and other places or phone calls right away beforehand. So on my iPhone, I have alarms which are already written up for every half an hour and every hour, 3 or 4 minutes, 5 minutes before that, right? So
Yep.
I just turn them on, depends on that day. And then I never miss a beat, never miss a beat.
I followed that same thing since you told me. So you gave me that
Yeah,
tip, and now I use it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This way, nobody, because see, that's what we're going to talk about today, right? Gratitude, because it's the feeling of gratitude and respectfulness to my people who want to give me time and I want to give them time. It's their precious time.
That's
They
right.
have taken time out of their schedule to meet with me on Zoom or phone call or anything like that for me making a difference in their lives and collaborations and their ideas, how they can, align with my ideas and my visions and things like that. So it's very, very important that we show up to the meeting well prepared, and be willing to listen and then give them the best of the best we got in that 20, 30, 40 minutes, because that time is precious.
So you actually segued right into this depth of your gratitude, both principle 37. We were talking about it, you and I, before the call, and this concept of a powerful day. Yesterday, busy day. You're focused. You're doing all this work. How many times did you feel grateful throughout the day? Like, if you could just like think of a couple points and just like, how
Oh my
often did that
gosh.
happen for you?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Every meeting, I was very grateful, to have met the people I did meet, and they were grateful to have met me. I
Yep.
mean, see, it's mutual. That's the beauty of gratefulness, is to really be not, it's not one-sided. It cannot be one-sided. The other party may not acknowledge in front of you, but they will look back and say, "Oh, I apologize. Oh, sorry. I know, we
Somebody's
have the
golfing over there.
golfers here. I apologize. Sorry, but yeah.
It's funny because you
Oh,
moved up the hill to get away from the golfers, and they
I
somehow
know,
followed
I
you.
know, I know, which I should be talking less, I mean, lower volume, but
Yeah.
let me come here in the middle. Hey,
So
there is
this
always a solution, right? There
always
is
a
always,
solution. So you started
yes.
your miracle morning like early today,
Mhm.
yesterday, and what is it? What is the first thought that gets out in your head? Like, I know for me, some days I'm not as good as you, and like some days I wake up, I'm like, man, I don't want to do this day. Like, how do you wake up? What is your average energy?
Oh my gosh, today I got up at 5:25.
Yep.
I don't have a set time. Oh my gosh, look at this here. Isn't it pretty? This is just, you got to smell the roses. I say that, you got to smell the roses of everything that's happening around you, right? You know,
Yep.
so it's so beautiful up here. And it's very nice weather too. It's not 100 degrees. I think it's 74 degrees I saw this morning, so I'm just kind of climbing down the hill, kind of going down this way where I live, but no
Year of leg
problem.
day, Vinny. You're doing the year of leg day. So
No, please go
so when you
ahead.
get up, in the morning, what is your normal state of mind? I think.
Oh, it's very easy. When I
Yep.
get up, I'm up, excited. I'm up. I go to the other side of the house and, of course, bathroom and all, and then make my latte, from my latte machine, Delange. And that's where it crushes, it crushes the beans and everything, aroma.
Yep.
Oh, and then my steam milk and everything, and then I put a creamer, which I love, caramel creamer from Starbucks. I bring that big creamer, and that's my start of the day. And then I start listening to chanting music, and my religious hymns that I recite. That's my morning, Hanuman Chalisa, I call it, which is everybody knows in Indian culture. And then I, look at my appointments and I see, because I never see, the day has to be meaningful. And the day can be meaningful if I can see what is already on the calendar, or I look at my to-do list and my other, the prospects and meetings. Like, my brother Craig is coming tomorrow morning, and
Nice.
we got 9 meetings tomorrow. 9, meetings. We'll be meeting with some investors in the Black Hawk area. They have invited us. We are doing a big presentations on Zoom all across USA on my Zoom. And then we got a whole 2-3 days schedule, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Saturday, we are going to Mughal Azam play, my wife and I and family. But then in the night time, I'm invited, and Craigji also, into a show. Sunil Gavaskar, the top cricketer from India, is here.
Cricketer.
And he's raising money for Heart to Heart for the children, for free hospital. So we'll be at a fundraiser. Anyway, so a lot of things will be happening tomorrow and day after. So today is
you look at your calendar to make sure it's effective. You make sure that your calendar is like the right things on it. Like
yes.
After your latte.
And do my alarms, or do my alarms, because I
do
don't
your
want to
alarms based on the meetings. So
yes,
this is all because it motivates you. It makes you feel like this is going to be a good day. Like I've got some good things lined up.
See, you've got to set yourself for success. That's what I say always.
You have your hymns. You have your religious, like positive hymns that you listen to in the morning as well.
Exercise is very important. I do yoga, a little bit yoga, do some stretches and all. And then, of course, I'll look at today, like, for example, we are doing the Luxury Lifestyle Academy, and I met with my partners on that one. And, we are very excited to look it and take it to the next level, right?
So I got to go back. I'm excited about the Luxury Academy. So this is a new program you're putting out, but I got to go back to, you do yoga, Vinney? You're 70 years old. You're going to be 71.
71,
I got it down here on the 27th.
27th, 71. Yes.
Wow. See, so you're still doing yoga.
Oh, come on. Yoga should be done at the age of 100. What? Yoga, more younger we get every year, right? We should be doing yoga more and more and more and more. Of course, the flexibility, once you start doing it, you will see that you will be aligning yourself so much with your body. That's what it is. Yoga is aligning and really charging your cells of your legs and arms and hands and eyes and everything, and face and all that, right? Yoga, so many different things can be done, with yoga exercises. The beauty is, as we grow younger, never older, you don't want to fall. Everybody listening to me, all the seniors,
that's
please
right.
Listen. You don't want to fall, because if you fall, that's when the trouble comes. Yep. The stability on your feet and your arms should not shake, you know? So those are the main things which come with yoga, and exercising and taking care of your body and eating right and not eating too much stuff, bad stuff, and too much sugar or too much salt. That's not good for us,
Vinney, you're giving me all the stuff I want to know, because I've heard these things, but seeing you practice them, seeing your already existing life quality is good, because I tell everybody I'm lived to be 150. And I just want to keep going. I want to keep enjoying, and because Warren Buffett said it, the longer you live, the more rich you can get.
Exactly. And you can make difference in the lives of more people and more people.
More impact.
Every year you extend your life. Think the benefits. And also you want to be productive until the last drop, I call it, like my grandpa, Mr. Bhalla, I really respect him a lot. He passed away at 94, brother. But he
94.
was driving a car. I think I've recorded it before. He was driving a car at the age of 92 in the hustle and bustle of Delhi, New Delhi
Yeah, not an easy
streets.
place to drive.
Not an easy, no, not an easy place, brother. But the reason he was so good mentally at 92, 93, 94, he was sitting straight. And that's what I always, when I think about him, I think about sitting straight and just not
Posture.
being, posture is so important in life. Posture is very important in life because that will keep us straight, the back or the column and everything. And, make sure that the bowel movement is good, everything. Because the thing is, you want to lead a good, healthy lifestyle.
Yep.
You don't want to be a vegetable
No
because
way.
if you get into dementia, which a lot of people are getting into memory, loss and dementia and all that, that is a big no. Because then it's no life. It's no
And
life
that's why you do the
whatsoever.
memory care. You try to give them as much as you can.
Yeah. In
Vinny,
assisted living, you bet.
we're talking a lot about gratitude. I think a lot of people don't understand its importance in business. So, like, why is this billionaire being asked questions from this multimillionaire? Why am I asking you questions about gratitude? Like, I know now, and I know you've known this for years, you've known this for decades, right? But I know now that the level of gratitude that I feel for the things that I want, the things that I desire, are what gets me them. Can you give us a tactical business experience, like something that you do often, or maybe even the $100 million fund, right? Like that seems to a lot of people just crazy, impossible. But for you, it's something you're doing and getting it
It's
so you can talk about it
amazing.
on social media. Like
It's
how,
amazing, brother. I can talk about it. It's a
yeah,
506C with accredited investors only. We can advertise, we can talk about it and all.
we,
The
we can talk
beauty
about this
is,
one. So I love this.
I know. The exciting thing is that it's the vision of what we are trying to do for our limited partners, our valuable investors, right? The beauty is that we have figured out with strategic coalition of all our partners and builders and developers how we could buy and build in great places of tourism and where there is high traffic, high occupancy and high average daily rates, ADLs, it's called. And how can we build these beautiful hotels, name brand, Marriott, Hyatt, Hilton, IHGs, all of them, how to build them and then take them to a good profitability and give our investors huge returns. I mean, we are
So,
talking about 18 to 33% return per year, per year. What?
so this is hospitality, right? So 18
Hospitality.
to 30% returns are fantastic. It's hard to find them. Before you found the deal, you must have felt like there was already a deal out there. You must have felt gratitude on some level that it was yours,
Yes.
or like how did you know that you were going to find deals in this crazy market? Like what was it that made you feel like, oh yes, I know I've got this? Like it's
You
like to
know
go
what?
create a fund, right?
I'm so glad what you're saying, brother. It's the
Yeah.
gratitude that brought me into the circle of other partners who are much better than me. Our developer in the hospitality has 25 years plus experience. He's 41, but 25 years and above experience. And he has built 69 hotels already. Wait a minute. So, with the gratitude, with having the positive mindset and sending it out in the cosmos, the intentions brought me
Wow.
in fold with my current partners.
The
And
relationship came from the gratitude, and then the relationship gave you further gratitude, which
yes,
then led you to the fund, which once it
ah,
got created, I could see you from the point of the fund being created, Vinny, you were just excited. Like, you were just like, oh my God, I can now talk
oh my
about
gosh,
a deal
it's
anywhere,
just
anytime.
mind-boggling what's happening in that fund. Two funds, 100 million for, of course, the hospitality, and other one for the, assisted living and all that. But the big thing is, you're right. The main goal is to serve tourists, and the other is to serve seniors, right? And we have had some challenges. I mean, my, other partner and I, with getting the loans, construction loans with COVID, it didn't help much. That's the reality, right? but we are trying to get the loans and we're going to finish those projects. I mean, those are the people who we are. My partner and I, we've told them, everybody, all investors will make zero money in 4 or 5 years, whatever it takes, but we'll return their money back and give them as much as returns on top of their investment and everything, right? And we have Punta Gorda open, Williamsburg, Hampton Manor is opening up, Palm Bay is 33 built, the percent built. We are getting a loan to finish that one as soon as possible and open it up and return the money back to investors. We are very conscientious syndicators and all. But let's talk about something else. I want to say that gratitude is what brings more joy, more business, more relationships to you. Example in place right now. I would love to talk about brother Rohit Joshi from Las Vegas. I met him last year, and Craig Shaw and I saw Rohitji over there in his office. He's a billionaire, maybe billionaire, maybe more than that. And so much real estate all across the globe. He's built so many developments in the Bay Area, right here where I'm standing, right here. The key thing is those moments of gratitude that we shared, 1 hour or 2 hours I met with Rohitji, and he has brought so much abundance in my life and connections. I mean, from Pentagon to all the way across. And we are talking this morning through texting. This is so important. I want to talk about, because this morning he introduced Anshu Bansal, my other friend and partner, who is the CEO of the Cloud Defense. You have probably heard me saying that, which we are going very big, very, very big. And we are meeting with so many great contacts where we could implement cloud defense in their companies. Wow. And it's due to Rohit Joshi ji. Look at that. So we have
one connection.
One connection, brother, one connection. And you know what? He's so much in relationships and gratitude that I am in debt to him. He's in debt to me. And we are doing things. And he even contacted several people from his Rolodex to connect with Anshuji and myself, even in Orlando and Florida and other places. And today, Anshu, my brother, is right there in Vegas on a conference. And they're meeting at 3:00 with a lot of high, powerful people because of the gratitude, because of the relationship. So the relationships come from gratitude. You got to give everybody the most positive things in what you can deliver to them so that they feel like after the meeting, they met somebody who they want to talk to and build business with and trust.
Crazy, Vinney. It's everything stacks on top of this energy of gratefulness, thankfulness. You're thankful for the coming relationship. When you meet the person, you're thankful for the relationship. After they leave, you're thankful for the time together and what you're going to build together. And it can just keep cycling. I gotta shift to something. Before we jump off this, I've got to be very selfish, just ask you, you have so many high-level relationships, but there's so many of them. How do you organize them all? How do you remember to talk to people, remember who somebody is? How do you keep it all together?
Oh, very easy. Oh my gosh. I have CRMs of ActiveCampaign, Go High Level, MailChimp, you name it, brother. I have everything. You know what the best CRM I have? Everybody, it's your iPhone. It's your Android. That is the best of the best of the best CRM you can ever have. And I use it to the hilt. Actually, you could just even Google me, Vinney Chopra, iPhone hacks, and you will find that video, what I do with the iPhone in the notes, in the job title, in all that, their kid's name, their wife's name, their birthdays. And then I put down who contacted me, who gave me the referral. I write their name also. In the notes section, I write down the date I did Zoom with them or telephone call. And then when they send me an email, I copy the email text, pertinent text, put it in the notes.
No way.
So before I talk to anybody, I've got 12,000 or 13,000 contacts in my iPhone right now.
Yep.
And the
Yep.
beauty is I like to put their picture from LinkedIn so that
Yep.
when they call me or, I can see them. I'm a very touchy-feely guy, right? So I like to see them in person and do FaceTime and do WhatsApp time and whatever, video. I love videos much more than just the phone call, right?
This is cool. This is next level, Vinny. This is the thing I think most people will never appreciate this, never understand it. So, but the fact that you've already recorded this, I'm going to go check that out. So you said it's Vinney Chopra, iPhone hacks. I will check it
I
out.
should do
I have,
another one. Brother,
yep.
let me promise you, I'm going to make a note to myself to
Okay.
do these iPhone hacks. And I could even use it now by AirPlay on the Zoom on my computer. And
Yep.
I will do a new recording of it. And I'll show the real deal. You bet. And that's the key thing, because a lot of time I cannot get into active campaign. I cannot get into go high. I could, but the key thing is when I'm in my iPhone, I have the pertinent data and the other person can feel good about. They say, oh my gosh, I just met somebody yesterday. I said, we talked on November 8th, 2021.
Wow. Do you use
It
the
blew
groups
his mind.
feature?
Huh?
Vinny, do you group people? Do you have use the groups feature on the iPhone?
You know what? That's what I need to learn. You are motivating me to really use the group feature, because what I do is, to be very truthful, I search by the city. So
Okay.
if I'm going to Dallas,
Yep.
I'm going to just search Dallas and everybody shows up.
That's
And
smart.
then I go one by one, one by one,
Yep.
one by one. The other hack on the iPhone I love to do, by the way, no golfer is here. I can talk. This is a beautiful house, very close to us. It's a Hawaiian house. Look at that. I
Oh
love the
yeah, look at the
palm trees.
architecture.
Just like I'm in Maui, literally. That's how it is. And I live just behind here. I live just over there. But the key thing is, this is a beautiful house. Our friend owns that one. But the key thing is, oh boy, the cars are coming. No, the key thing is that this iPhone can be so, so, so great for us to keep track of people. Now, let me give another hack too. I should write it down, all my hacks of iPhone, and I'll do a recording and we'll publish it and give it to Alchemist Nation and everything. The key thing is, brother, if I have got 7 or 9 calls to make today, I will call that cell number, and then cut it. Call and cut it, call and cut it, call and cut it. What that does for me, in the recent phone numbers, all those phone people that I need to call today, they show up.
That's so smart.
It's such a great hack. And I've done it for many, many years, 30 years, maybe, whatever, because I feel like I don't want to miss anybody who I promised I'm going to call them. That's with the same thing with my alarm on the iPhone, right? All these alarms 3-5 minutes early, or even if I say I have to prepare something for that call or Zoom, then I'll set that up maybe 10 minutes before, right? So that it reminds me, and I start preparing my notes for the Zoom or the call and things like that.
This is clever. Call and cut it. Man.
You got to organize the links. Now, I got a new hack in the yellow pad. So yellow pad, I use it a lot now. Yellow pad on my iPhone, which is also synced on my Mac, of course. So I have these links that I have embedded into the my yellow pad, right? So I don't need to worry, because I just open that up. And as my demos are going or presentations are going on, I can click on the links, and there they open up very fast with the deck, with the movie, with some kind of things. It's all done. And then I can copy and paste it in an email within a second, right after the Zoom meeting. And I send them the whole thing.
Vinny, You're the man when it comes to the iPhone and technology. This has been huge. I think I'm gonna go and adjust some of what I do on my phone now. I look at I got like 3,000 contacts, but I've just not organized them the way you have. I've been good. I also use my cell phone as my CRM. Like that's my favorite
Yes,
way to
yes,
keep track of people.
totally,
But
totally,
I
totally.
am really impressed. You're making me want to be more vigilant with it, more diligent with how I do
Yeah,
things. Thank
sure.
you, brother. So
Oh,
this has
totally,
been
brother.
well, it's Thursdays went a little longer than usual. Vinny's obviously gone through the whole neighborhood. He's upset a few golfers, but he did it for you. He wants you to know that there's there's some depth to your gratitude, what you're capable of. So, Vinny, anything before we head
Yes,
off?
yes, yes. I would say gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Please write it. I would say on 3x5 card, everybody listening to us or watching us, get a 3x5 card, five of them maybe, and you write down, first of all, right to the top, gratitude. Gratitude, number one, prioritize, number two, delegate, number three, and then vision, number four. And then the last one you want to write down, live with no fear. Live with no fear.
You heard it right here. This is Abundance Thursdays with myself, Gualter Amarelo, and the great Vinney Chopra. Every Thursday at 9 a.m. PST and 12 p.m. EST. Cheers to your success. Move a choice. Always work with the best. We'll see you next week. Thanks, brother.
See you next week. Thank you.